everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and a warm welcome to what is hopefully not going to be an unmitigated disaster like last night's silver pouring. It wasn't good, and if you watched it, you'll know, but if you haven't seen the live stream or parts of it, basically the silver wasn't flowing very well at all. We were not making nice pieces, we were getting pieces with horrible bubbles and scratchy, nasty, sharp bits. We were getting disgusting finishes with no beautiful ripples and massive air pockets on the bottom of these stars, which was a specific commission for somebody for a very special occasion, and yeah, not good. But the new day dawned and I got into the workshop and things are back to normal, resumed. So I will show you some of the good pieces that we've got. I will also be talking a little bit about my thoughts on failure and how I dealt with it last night, because I look back at some of the stream footage and it's very obvious I was very flustered, I was very PO'd with everything, and I guess I was just trying to hide it. And I think sometimes we've just got to understand that things can't always be perfect, and that's something that I've always struggled with personally as well as professionally. You know, it's important for me things to be as perfect as they can be, and sometimes we've just got to admit that's not always going to happen, and I think it is important. That's an important mantra. I don't like to often sort of preach, so to speak, here on this channel, but you know, I've learnt from a whole host of failures in my life, both personally and professionally, that things aren't always perfect, and that's okay too. So it's important, I think, to recognise that. And on that note, I do want to say a huge thank you to everybody that was in the chat last night, that was so supportive and sort of egging me on, trying to send those good vibes, those good vibrations through the stream to try and get the silver going. It wasn't a complete and utter disaster. We did, a bit of fluff flying in, sorry. We did get one piece which will end up being finished and is already sold. This was claimed by a gentleman called Daniel, who on the stream said, can I pour him a heart? And it was after we changed furnace, so not going to bore you all with the technicalities of it, but silver is a game of small margins when you're pouring it. Small variables can have huge impacts. And the first sort of session that we were doing with the furnace, there was obviously something wrong with the furnace. It was overheating, it was superheating the silver, I think, and it was causing these sort of big bubbles and air pockets to occur when it hit the molds. And I'm not an expert on this. I don't know why that happened. I don't know if the silver was too hot or not hot enough, but it looked really, really hot, like too hot. So we changed, we got another furnace out, and we got one good one, which was this one here, before it started going wrong again. And I think that was relating to the batch of silver that I had. Not that it was a bad batch and impure or anything, but I think sometimes when you have silver that is in shot form, it can vary, it really can, and you can get these kind of bubbles happening from it. It's a weird one. So different batch of silver today, different furnace, different crucibles, everything was different, change was different, the room temperature was different, everything's different, and we're getting better results. Beautiful, beautiful pieces with some stunning ripples, and I'm very happy that that's happened, of course. Like, it puts things back in perspective that I can do it, I know what I'm doing, and I can do it right, and yeah, so it's a struggle, and perfection is not always something to be achieved, but it's okay to not be perfect sometimes. So that's big lessons learned from last night's stream for me, and I really do want to say another big thank you to everybody who has supported the channel through our bits of poured silver. So we also had a whole bunch of pre-poured stuff yesterday night that we were selling, and all of our Christmas stars sold out. We do have some hand-poured silver up for sale still on our website. We've got some Christmas hanging leaves, which are really cool. So I've drilled holes through the top of them, and they're available now on our website. You can go and check them out. There's a link down in the description box below. And I am now working through a lot of the commissions that we had come in from last night, because I think a lot of people were seeing, you know, that maybe they wanted a heart on the stream or a little bar on the stream. But of course it wasn't happening. It really wasn't happening at all. So we took a step back, and I've come out today and I am pouring a lot of the pieces that people wanted from the live stream. So we're back, we're doing it. I'm making bits of silver, and I'm very happy about doing that, and it's great to have it, and it's not coming out awful. But I know it's just like, it's a small margin that makes a huge difference. And, you know, I'm not the most knowledgeable in the world when it comes to this. And the sad thing is there's no sort of quick, easy answer to these things. You can't just go and look up in a manual what you should do differently. It's a craft, and I think that's really important to remind people. And a lot of what people were saying as well, you know, I actually had a sort of mini debrief with a few of my friends last night after it had finished. I was texting some of them, and it was sort of reiterated what a few of the people on the stream were saying, and they were saying, actually, it's a really good thing that it didn't go well. And I was like, really? I can't see that. Like, I wanted to make some nice pieces for people on a special, you know, special occasion. And, you know, they just, I try to be quite a humble person in life, and I don't like blowing my own trumpet, but I do think it shows, and some people said this on the stream as well, and my friends told me, it shows that you care. It shows that you take it, obviously seriously. It shows that you want to get the best results for everybody, and I think that's something that I've always strived for. So a little bit of self-reflection there. I think it is something that is really important to me, and something that I will continue to you know, endeavor to perfect and make things perfect for my customers and for my brand. I think I owe it to myself, I owe it to my customers to do as best as I possibly can. So that's where we are. It was a bit of a failure, but out of failure sometimes comes some light and success, and I'm really happy with the results that we've been seeing today with some of the pieces. So yeah, thank you again to everybody who was on the stream, watching the stream, or has gone back and watched the stream. If you're worried about me from last night, and there's been a few people who've emailed me going, I hope everything's all right. I'm great. I am great. I'm fine. Like, I poured a bunch of silver today. It came out great, and I'm over the moon that the pieces have come out fine again. So there is nothing to worry about, and that's how it goes. But I think I've learned a lot from last night's failures, and learning from your failures is the only way that you can improve in life. So embrace them, I say. If you're going through certain stuff right now in life where you are not embracing failure, but you're having failures, embrace them, learn from them, grow from them. That's what I say. There is no better way than to develop your own self by learning from mistakes. God knows we've all made them in our lives. So anyway, there we are. I'm going to finish today's video with a bit of silver pouring. So I've got a couple of little videos stringed together at the end here. I hope you've watched to the end. If you have, and you watch these silver pours, then let me know down in the comments, because you guys that watch to the end are the super extra cool kids club, and you deserve to watch a little bit of bonus footage of some silver pouring today. Thank you, one and all, once again. Enjoy the silver pours, and we'll see you on the next one.